Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday night stream. We're loading into iRacing as we speak. Now, a couple of little adjustments tonight. Should be some overlays. So at the top by my camera, or the camera that's on me. So in the middle of the screen, to the left of the camera and to the right of the little sort of title of the video, there should be overlays with the driver names and the gaps and the relatives and a little bit of driver information. So hopefully that helps with the sort of viewing experience. But do let me know what you think. I can edit it as well. I can add more overlays around the screen. I was a bit reluctant to add too many. I don't want to overdo it, but let me know. I'm also going to I'm going to make another attempt to get the chat with the YouTube chat with you guys on my screen. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try anyway. I haven't had much success with it in the past, as you know. But welcome if you're here. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Nothing unusual there, guys. Nothing unusual there. But tonight we're going to be doing the GT3s, and there's hopefully time for 3 races. So I'm going to be sat in my GT3 Mustang. I'm going to go, this one is going to be Road America, so I'm going to do a little bit of practice around Road America. Then after that, we've got a choice of Suzuka, which is in an hour's time, or Mugello, however you pronounce it. Now, I love that track. I really should know how to pronounce it properly, because I do love it. But, yeah, so we're going to do that one afterwards. Oh, hey, Sugar Hill, how you doing? Let me know what you think of the stream, my friend, if the quality is good, if the brightness is good, etc. when we get going. And also let me know if the overlay is coming through as well. Yeah, so after that we've got Mugello and Suzuka as sort of choices 2 and 3. So depending on what I'm going to judge it on is which one's the most populated and when. And hopefully then the highest one, the one with the highest population number, should have the most number of splits, which means I should have the most chance of being with people that are as good stroke bad as I am.
Mapping of the VR coordinate system will begin soon. Press your head against the back of the seat and do not move it.
That's the way I look at it. So I want to get into a nice populated server where there's lots of splits and I can at least have a chance of being sort of top half of the field and a bit more competitive. Now, I did do Road America yesterday. I did it in the daytime, in between work. It wasn't... I can't remember how many people there were, but there wasn't a huge amount of splits, and I was a little bit out of my depth, if I'm honest. And I ended up finishing like 13th, I think. So I'd really like to improve on that.
Mapping of the VR coordinate system has been completed.
You see one overlay. Yeah, there's only one at the top in the middle. It should have like lots of different information on it. Hopefully that helps with the experience at the minute, and then I will be sort of expanding on that. I don't want it to overlap with what I see in my screen too much, so I'm trying to move my shies over to the left. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm moving it as far over to the left as I can without it being in the way of my mirror. And I've also made it a little bit smaller, so hopefully that's all right. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, one at the top. Yep, that's the one, mate. Yep, that's working. Right, I'm going to just... While you're here, it's really good that you're here, actually, Josh, because I'm going to try and add this chat thing. I desperately need some practice, but let me try and add this panel. So... chat pop out. There you are. I'm going to drag you, hopefully. Oh, I'm going to drag it all the way over there. Actually, I'm going to drag it all the way over there. Right up in that top right-hand corner. Up in the sky. And then I'm going to pin it to the experience. And then I'm going to go back to iRacing. So... now, I can see my chat, up in my top right hand corner. Let me know if that's getting in your way, Josh, and let me know if you can type something else. I can see if it updates. Anyway.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Let me get out on track and at least do one lap of practice.
Exit is clear.
But as expected, it has done a little bit of something to my frame rate. Let me know what the stream looks like, but to me, this is pretty choppy. And it's, oh, I can see you put testing. So on the plus side, the message is updating. But what I'm worried about is the quality of the stream now, and also the quality of my frame rate. Because bearing in mind, yeah, okay, I can see that looks, you can say that looks great. So that's amazing that I've solved that issue. Well, I haven't solved it. That issue is solved.
Is that the Franz Herman livery there?
But to me, the frame rate is really choppy. And what I'm worried about is that there's no other cars on the screen right now. So when I get into the race and get on the formation lap, it's really going to struggle. Don't see it. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully this still looks alright to you. It sounds alright. I'll leave it for now. Maybe I'll get used to it. And maybe as a bit of a test, I'll turn the chat box off in race number 2. And see if it makes a difference. I can't remember what my lap times were yesterday come the end of the race. Let me have a little play with my delta. So my all-time best says 2:08. I thought it was a 2:06, but it might smooth out. Oh, okay. I mean, it might well be that I just need to drop some settings in terms of the eye candy when I'm streaming. Oh, got to remember not to read the chat too much while I'm driving.
E25, sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
pretty sure I can do that in third.
Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. Watch the track limits, please mark.
Is that an off track again? Nope. Drop a load of settings, Josh. Yeah, good that the chat updating. Chat's updating. It looks like the race is nearly ready. As long as it's not choppy for the stream, then I don't mind. And I'm assuming the motion, the stabilisation's doing its job a little bit better than it was the other night as well. So
Left front 97%.
let's
Left
get into the
rear,
race.
99.
That is so loud. No, I don't want to save that replay. Out we go. Come on, let me out. Yep, no, yeah, there we go. So you drop a lot of settings to stream and read chat as well. Yeah, is your iRacing frame rate dropping, or is it the frame rate to the headset? I got no idea. I don't have the frame rate monitor on the screen, but it's just very choppy. So it could be to my headset, I suppose. Oh, stabilization's working, perfect. Yeah, maybe it is to my, maybe it's the frame rate to the Oculus. I could have, I can do some, I should do some testing with it, because there's a bit of software that you can put on the Oculus, isn't there, which will tell you the frame rate, and also obviously iRacing's got its own frame rate, so. But yeah, the mirror's obviously recording what's in my headset, not what's on my monitor. So that's, I guess that's another thing you don't get if you record straight from your screen, like a display capture. You don't have to worry about the resolution to the headset. However, then you don't get the stabilization. So bear with me while I just shout a minute.
Checkered flags out, P24.
I was just seeing if my son was home. I thought I heard the door. Well, I've got Diet Coke down my chin. That's a good look. Anyway, it's good that the chat's up there. So that's one thing solved. If I got to turn some settings down, so be it. I'll wait till the quali starts, and I'll just make sure my motion is as it should be. In fact, I could have a look at some settings now, couldn't I? Yeah, maybe that's a job for another day. I don't want to turn too much down. People don't understand the balancing act with recording VR. Yeah, exactly that, mate. I'm probably one of those people, to be honest, that isn't quite there yet. I mean, it looks great. Static, you know, there's a lot of clarity. Right, let's have a little look. Right, that's where it should be. I'll see what that See what that feels like when I'm the only one on the track.
Okay, Mark, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Well, hopefully that still looks good for you, but to me that has actually smoothed out a little bit. But I am the only one on the track, aren't I? So, oh, that's loads better. That is loads better for me. Turn the crowds off. Ah, okay. Funny thing is, like,
temperature's decreasing. It's now 79 Fahrenheit.
Now I've said it's a bit better, I can't blame my driving on the frame rate, so I always notice a bit of a drop, but this is more like the drop I notice rather than what I was just experiencing in the other session. So this is much better. Ooh, always get a bit squirrely there when I touch the grass. How does the overlay look, Josh? Is that something nicer, do you think, for people to see, for you to see? Do you think it's in a good position? I didn't want it on the bottom anywhere because it gets in the way of what's going on down here, and at the top there isn't really much to look at. I also don't really know if I need a camera on me, to be honest. Right, let's see if we can put in 207, 206, will be nice. Overlay is good. Cool. I need to grow some balls and go flat through there, I know that.
Just done a 205.00. The leader's just done a 204.85.
What are we going to be in? What are we going to be in? 205, 206 maybe? .206.
8th place. You're currently 2.0 seconds off the leader's pace. That was a 206.84. The guy ahead has just done a 206.41. The leader has just done a 204.36.
That was close to full.
The leader has just done a 204.01.
That might get me into the 205s. No, it won't actually. No, it won't. But it is my fastest lap so far.
P12. That time was 206.25.
I love the fact that I'm boasting about my best lap being a 206.1, and that puts me in 12th. And qualifying ain't even finished yet, so I could even go down further. Oh man, this is a learning curve, I know that. Let's have a look at the results. People in the 4, oh my god, that guy's nearly in the 203s. Where are we at? 12 out of only 18. I need to get into the top 8 if I can. Top 9. I can't see myself. I mean, these guys are pretty close. He's pretty much 205 flat. He's a bit higher. He's a bit higher. I mean, that's still a second quicker than my best, but I don't do setups. I don't take fuel out. Unholy Haggis. Hello there. How you doing? I can actually see the chat in my chat now. Let me just introduce myself to these lovely people. Unholy Haggis, good to see you. Stream looks real good. That's brilliant, mate. That's good to know. Thank you very much for the feedback. I really appreciate that. So formation lap. Let's just see what we can get done. Hopefully I don't get caught up in other people's craziness. Oh, I need to put my seatbelt on.
90 seconds.
This helps me stay back in the seat and stop leaning forward. I know that is always a problem for me. I don't want to get tangled up in my wire. I only hung myself the other night. Imagine that, live on stream, Sim Racer dies by using his old headphones that have got a wire. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good, thank you, Mr. Haggis. Hope you're good. Oh, hey, Kevin. Good to see you, mate.
Radio check.
Got good racing. Did a 2027.
60
yeah, I got you, mate. Got good racing. Did a 2027 in a Mustang. Oh, that's some. Yeah, that's some pretty lofty aspirations, I got to say. Overlay. What, to see the chat?
Anderson e Dieter. Boa corrida aí, galera.
To see the chat, Mr. Haggis, it's basically
Number 9. Okay, Mark.
you basically go to the YouTube through YouTube channel. You go to the YouTube stream, you go to the pop out, you click the 3 dots, and you open the 3 dots in a new window. So they're in a separate browser window, and then from the quest, you open up the quest menu when you're in iRacing. On the bottom bar, there's a little plus icon to add a new desktop, to add a new item, and you then go to whatever browser you've used, and you open up that browser window that you created for the pop-out chat. Now, I only had success in Edge. I didn't get it to work in Chrome. Oh, hang on. I've gone off on a rant now about something, and that wasn't what you're asking me. I didn't see the strength of field, but it's probably in that pop-out. Okay. I am getting a little bit of a frame issue now. Hopefully when the field starts to thin out a bit, that will alleviate itself. Let's get these brakes on. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to.
Check.
I can hear you, Peter.
Thanks, man.
I probably won't be able to look at the chat much though while I'm racing because it's right up out the way. Yeah, man. I agree with you there, Josh. That's going to be our goal. We're going to have the best looking streams, man. We're going to have to collaborate. We're going to have to get onto the same server and have some like head-to-head stuff and get some other creators involved. That'll be good. Race Labs. Yeah, it is Race Labs. Yes, it is. And I've only got the free one for now. I think I'll probably invest in the paid one to get the extra better stuff in VR, as well as the options to have like the more premium overlays for the viewers too. So there's so much customization you can do with it. The colors, the fonts, the size, you know, how you want the name, right down to how you want the names to show, first name or last name or initials, or oh my god, it's just, yeah, you could spend ages in that trying to tweak. Right, I'm going to lock in now and see if I can just at least make this safe. And I hope other people in the race are being just as respectful as I am. So thanks for joining the chat, guys. I'll see you hopefully at the finish line. My heart's racing already. I'm only on the formation lap. And I don't have time to reach for my drink. Ah, I'm my own worst enemy.
You need to catch up to Bouillons.
What is this guy doing? Well, I know what he's doing, but why is he doing it in my neck of the woods? Right, let's get this tightened up a little bit.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead, please, Mark.
Right, pace car's going in.
Stay calm, focus. Go.
Right side, clear right now.
Turn
Ah.
straight, looks like Jochen.
Right side is clear now.
Oh
Three
my
more, you
God.
on the left.
I've now lost my suspension. Oh, I've lost a wheel. I can't even.
On your right. Clear right. Left side, clear left. On your left, clear on the left now.
Maybe I can get back to the pits. Oh no.
Incident in turn 5. Looks like it's
That
Jochen.
fucking
Car ahead
sucks,
is
man. I barely
car
touched
number
that car.
8,
Oh man, you got the same problem I got.
Incident
Oh
in
fuck.
turn 6. You think it might be block?
Get caught up in someone else's crap. Barely fucking touched it. This is not how you want the night to start, is it? I know that.
Alright, Mark. The next car is car number 11. B license.
I'm assuming this is quicker than being towed. Oh shit.
The car ahead's pitting.
You and me both, mate. Put the fucking pit limiter on.
The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
How do I tell it not to do fuel and shit?
Jochen behind is pitting. Jochen behind is pitting.
Oh shit, there it is. Alright, don't do any tyres, please.
Front right, 94%. Rear left, 100.
What's the damage? Oh my god. What is the fucking point in now? Well, this is gonna be great for the viewers, just sitting in the fucking pits. So I've got to be honest, I don't spend a lot of time in the pits, and I've been lucky enough not to get in accidents, right? So I'm assuming that the optional repairs is the damage that was causing me to like not be able to drive straight. So if I try and pull away now, I'm gonna have the same damage that I had when I came in. But I'm going to come out 2 laps behind, and I'm going to be racing against these other 4 people for perhaps, what, the last 5 spots?
The leader has just done a 204.47.
What an absolute pile of shit. I mean, I don't mind it so much. If I make a mistake, I can live with that. It's like my own stupid fault, but like... Why is my wheel turning around? Stop turning! Why is my wheel turning around? Stay still. Yeah, like, why... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man, it sucks.
Okay,
It does
Mark,
suck.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Sorry.
So, yeah, so I just have to wait to the end. There's no point in me trying to start it or whatever. Oh, I've got to get my... There we go. Yeah, this is a bit shit. Like, I've got to be honest. I guess it's only the rookies that you get a quick repair, isn't it? But there's a lot to be said for that. But especially when it's not your fault, that really does feel like it's a real kick in the nards. Gets mended over time. Oh, so I can't quite tell which bits were the bits that were causing me the most damage. So I could be able to drive straight now with a little bit of bodywork damage, but I don't know whether it's safe to leave the pits or what. If you leave with a minute, it will mostly be fixed, but still bad. Oh, I might as well just wait. I'm way out of like... I mean, what's... So you get a kick in the nuts to your safety rating, and you get a kick in the nuts.
The leader's just done a 204.03. Fastest lap for Schaller, 204.02.
So I'm going to come out a lap and a half behind. And we got the... Well, he's going for it. So we got like... We're basically all fighting for 14th place. 13th, 15th place. I might as well just wait now. Oh well, let's see if we can make the best of this. Not how I wanted the night to start. Not the sort of experience I wanted to give the people that have turned up to watch, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it?
The pit exit's clear.
Just treat it as a little bit of practice. I really wanted to use this to improve on the other race I did, but that ain't gonna happen.
What the fuck, man? What is that?
Oh, what the fuck is that? I do apologise about my language, actually. I try not to swear and keep it in check on stream. Frame rate suffering again. I hope the stream still looks alright. I still can't fucking turn. I waited for all the damage to be fixed. Feels like the damage is fixed, but definitely getting some problems turning.
Place.
Does the stream still look alright, guys? Because it feels really choppy.
Okay, Mark, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
I'm not catching anyone in the next 10 minutes, mate. You can be sure of that. I don't know why you think there's chances.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. You have 7 incident points.
All I can think about now is get good racing, and it's 2:02, and how much that could really help me out right now. Oh well, that's all right. We're still smiling. Lucky the frustration is short-lived. I can live with it. It don't bother me too much. It's just like for you guys that have bothered to show up and want to see some decent racing, you get to watch me sat in the pits scratching my nuts. And with the championships I want to enter, I've only got time to do each one
So new fastest lap for Crespo.
once,
2:03,
twice at the
2:83.
most. Oh, Unholy Haggis, you're saying yes to the stream looking good, yeah? I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is.
Okay, Mark, halfway home. Fuel's good. The lap time was 2:06.86. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Just done a 2:03.90. New fastest lap for Vadim, 2:03.64. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. There's an incident in turn 14. It looks like Lindholm.
Oh, I was going to beat my best by quite a bit then, and no, it's not going to happen. I'll read that chat in a minute, but I think I'll read that in a minute. It's a bit too much to read at the moment. There's only 3 minutes left.
Crespo, car number 5, is leading the race.
thought I was cooked then.
Minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Well, I've just smashed my best time, so pulled something out at the end.
White flag, 1 more lap. That's your quickest lap. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Thank you, brother.
Good race, Anderson.
P15.
Good race, guys. Very good race.
Good race, mate.
I will catch up on this chat in a second, so do stick around. We can talk about whatever it is you're talking about. I'm doing, just while I'm just cruising and chatting, I am doing my next video on just streaming in general and content creation in general, and you know, how I feel about it and what I've felt about it and why I started it and why I do it and why I feel like not doing it sometimes. And it's just a bit of a raw sort of personal feeling, sort of, you know, and the challenges and the pitfalls, but also the joy that I get out of it and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully it will resonate with a lot of people, you know, in the same boat like you guys. And I also just want to say, like, it's really nice, and I really do appreciate the fact that regular people come back, and it's hard to put into words, but it really does mean a lot. And you guys probably feel the same when you do it, that, you know, if you see the same names
P15, that's it.
and you have some regular people that tune in when you go online, it just makes you feel like it's worthwhile. And, you know, I'd be quite happy sat racing on my own, but when people are involved, it feels like it's more than you, and I think that means a lot. Anyway, enough of that.
That's the end of the session.
Well, that was tough going. I will save that though. I can only see so far up in the chat, so I'm just going to refresh it on my screen. Down here, what was the last thing I remember? Yeah, Kev said it happened to him a lot. It gets mended over time. Unholy Haggis, yes for me anyway. That was answering me asking if the stream was any good, wasn't it? Oh, hang on. Let's get back to the iRacing screen a minute and see what time we've got to enter the next one. I think we've got quite a while. Yeah, we have. Oh, God. Do I want to look at the flipping results? No, I didn't really want to look at that. So let's pretend that that never happened. Right. Yeah, so I want to do either Mugello, which is one of my favourite tracks, or Suzuka. So I'm going to just have a little sit for 5 minutes and see which one looks the most populated. And then whichever one I don't do, I'll do that next, after that. Sugar Hill, I don't know when, but image stabilization did shut off post-race. The fix should be to turn the mirror off and then back on. Load the settings again. Don't need to end stream. Ah, right, okay. That is interesting. Also, the scene changed, so you don't have mark cam. Yeah. I don't think that's something I've done intentionally. Let me have a little look. Right, I've done that. Let's see if that works, but it's going to take me a second to be able to see it. With this view, I'm learning how to wheel my GT3s because I'm extremely slow on track. My best time for this track is 2:19. Oh, well, hopefully this gives you a bit of help in some way. You know, there's different levels to this, isn't there? And oh shit, I've just dropped my phone. I'm way off some of these guys, but it's good to know that, this might still help someone. And I've been doing, sim racing for quite a while. So, Smithers, oh, you're in the chat, mate. How's it going? It records your inputs. Yeah. Hey, Smithers, how are you getting on with your rig, mate? Did you get your rig on Monday? And did you get it built? That is the question. Oh, I see the mark cam is back. So I have sorted that out. You think shut down mirror and then restart it. So let's do that. Oh, it's crashed actually. It won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me go into any settings or anything. Is there like a? Yeah, what's happened to Oculus Mirror then? That is interesting, isn't it? I actually can't restart it now. Oh, I know why. I need to turn that off just for a second because I think it's over the top of that. There we go. So load the settings. Do you put this on full screen, Josh? Mark Cam, yeah, sorry, mate. I don't know what I did. Yeah, Josh, do you put it in full screen to record, or do you leave it like it is now? Because all these settings are like we set out the other day, except for me, because I wanted to record more of it. I put it on full screen. I'm wondering whether or not that's the issue. But then if you don't, and you've had the same issue with stabilization turning off, then that's not it. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring. This is like iRacing seems to give us some big gaps between these races. And right, where are we at? Mugello's got 24. Suzuka's got 14. I either do Suzuka now and get it out of the way. I do like that track. Or I do Mugello because I do like that track. And that's got more splits, and I do that one last. Maybe that one will be more populated later. I'm going to do this one. It is fun at the end of the day just to try a different track, isn't it? So let's do that. Josh, I can't see. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave it without the... I'm going to leave it on full screen, but I'm going to leave it in terms of... sorry, I'm going to leave it on, but not on full screen. Let me just check that I've got everything else off except for iRacing. I hope I didn't just delete that panel from... I think I did. Get iRacing back. Oh, do you know what? That chat stopped updating some time ago because you guys have been chatting away, and the last thing I saw was an older message. 2 years in sim racing. Yeah, so Smithers, yes, mate, got it Monday, but had a lot going on and he just got it up and running. Oh, that's good. Good stuff, mate. If you ever want, we can meet up on... Oh, okay. You do full screen, right? Okay. Do you reckon that might have been it then? I'm going to keep full screen off for now. Let me just check it's actually... Yeah, so it is working. I'm going to keep full screen off and see if that maintains the frame rate. I think I have a GT3 replay saved I could share. Cool. Oh, that's good stuff, guys. Well done. Just bear with me while I just shout at my son. Sorry, my son's home and I wanted to shout at him. Not shout at him because he's done something wrong, just shout to him. It's probably a better way of putting it. Hopefully that didn't come through in the chat. Oh, I might need some refreshments before the next race. Oh, I'll get myself an energy drink. That last race was a bit of a disappointment, but I did smash my best lap after a while, so... Well, it'd be good to have you back on the track, Smithers. Hopefully, I'm looking to do a community race at the weekend, so if you get your rig back, and you're able to get involved, then maybe we can get a little group of us together. Oh, it's been a very long time since I've driven around this track on iRacing. I do love it. I think this is one of the tracks, used to be in one of the old Forza games where I fell in love with this. And I've done it in Assetto Corsa. Let's get my hands positioned correctly. That feels about right.
Mapping of the VR coordinate system will begin soon. Press your head against the back of the seat and do not move it.
Let's just get this mapped out, and then we've got a time for a couple of laps before the race starts, I think. Yeah, that's a way off. I wonder what this looks like on stream. Just a 50-year-old man getting manipulated around in his little electric chair. How funny. The things we do for the love of racing, eh?
Mapping of the VR coordinate system has been completed.
I think this time what I'm not going to pin the chat up
Pit lane speed
to see if that helps with the frame rate, so I'm going to treat that as a little bit of an experiment. But if you could let me know if the stabilization is better again, that would help me perhaps understand what's going on.
Pit exit's clear.
It'd be interesting to work out why it suddenly stopped working as well. Now, I don't really know where the limits are either, so there might be a little bit of a learning curve involved. Oh, do you know what? I haven't put the overlay back on, have I, either? I'll just do a little bit of practice and then I'll put it back on in a second. I'll just do one complete lap, so I've got a bit of a benchmark. I am still getting quite a few frames stuttering.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
Well, that's not a very quick line through there, is it? Well, that is a very, very rough baseline that I know I can improve on quite a bit.
B26.
152.
Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Let's get out of the way of the pit lane. People are in the 48. If I can get around about a 50. Oh, hang on. People are in the way above 48. Yeah, if I can get in 48, if I can get a 49, perhaps without even worrying about a setup and stuff, perhaps that's a bit too lofty. Let me put my overlays back on a second. Bear with. No, I do not want to save, so go away. Oh, quit. There we go. Let's just get this overlay back on. Did the chat window freeze? No, it didn't freeze. Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. The chat window that I could see inside of my browser for some reason stopped updating. Yeah, so I took it out, and also last race it was a bit stuttery. So I'm trying to work out if it's stuttery because I opened up that chat window. So I'm going to try and do a race without the chat window in my view, if you see what I mean. See if that helps, see if that was what was stuttering it. Overlay is on, mate. Oh. Maybe when the mirror crashed and swapped OBS scenes, it started recording the iRacing sim window. Overlay, it's on. How was the overlay on for you when Race Labs had turned it off? I haven't just turned it off. Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's ticked to say like start automatically or something, and I didn't realise. Oh well, I've just come out of that practice for no reason. Oh, what a waste of time. So how are you guys getting on with your own sort of streaming and sort of content? Like, have you done much recently? I know, Josh, you've posted a few bits, and you're obviously focusing on the Super Formula Lights. I saw that one the other day, and I watched the race and saw that contact at the end. It was a bit unfortunate, like on that last corner coming up to the finish line. But are you still just using Twitch, or did you? I know you started. Oh no, that was on YouTube, wasn't it? You said you were going to start YouTube. So yeah, it's always interesting to know how other people's journeys are going. I don't know about you guys, but I just get a never-ending list of like sometimes I got ideas in the middle of the night, like, oh, why don't I do a video on that? Oh, there's a new update coming up with this, and like there's just not enough hours in the day. I fully intended to do something on Race Room this week because they released an update and ran out of time. There was an update to Assetto Corsa Evo. I ran out of time. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, if you want to...
The guy behind has just done a 152.44. The car ahead has just done a 150.31.
Yeah, if you prefer to just focus on one sim and you just want to do your iRacing journey and all that stuff, like that's sort of where I'm at the minute. But I still don't. I still want to get involved sometimes with other sims, and I'm still a big fan of other stuff. And yeah, I saw that those updates come in and thought, oh, well, that's a good reason to get back into those games.
Mapping of the VR coordinate system will begin soon.
And yet here I am.
Press your head against the back of
sat in
the seat
iRacing.
and do not move it.
Because, you know, at the moment, it's what tickles my fancy. Oh, that's actually lined up already. But yeah, it's a tough one. It is a tough one if, you know, work-life balance plus trying to insert time for this sort of hobby. And iRacing is a bit of a hungry one. So I think if you want to be anywhere near competitive, you've got to practice. And I don't practice. I jump in a race, jump in a car. Sometimes qualifying is my practice, and then I get better as the race goes on.
Mapping of the VR coordinate system has been completed.
And I think perhaps if I want to get better, then I should pick a series and I should do that one thing for the whole week. but I'm constantly pulled in other directions by other stuff that I want to try, different tracks, different cars.
There's traffic behind.
Oh, now the session's starting. Just let me know if the stream still looks alright. It's still a little bit stuttery for me in this headset, I've got to say. But if the stream's good and the stabilization's doing its job, then I can put up with a little bit of a wobble, as long as it looks good for you guys, do you know what I mean? So you're still on Twitch. Got a video for next week ready to go. Oh, that's good. I'll keep my eyes open for that. Overlays is on, yeah. LMU did an update too. Yeah, do you know what? I still haven't even set up LMU. YouTube seems to be easier the way they push it in shorts feeds. Yeah, I've made a few shorts, but that's a tough one to crack as well. And yeah, eye candy. Perhaps I do need to lower a few of the graphic settings just when streaming. I used to have this program where you could set up different profiles, so you didn't have to go into the iRacing settings and turn everything up or down. You could have a setting, you could set it all up and then save it, bang, save the INI file, and then you could set up another profile and save that, bang, and then you could just switch between the two. I can't for the life remember what it's called. I think I'm still on a Discord channel to do with it, but I'm talking like 7 or 8 years ago.
Checker flags out. P36.
Whoa, that was a nice slide, mate. I'll just get a little bit of practice in, just make sure. What are we at the minute? Let's put me at car number 8. Oh, great, thanks for that.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Oh, it's getting really hot on this headset. Right, we're finishing up there. So, what did I do? 152 and it wasn't very clean. If I can get into the 50s... Am I being unfairly optimistic and putting too much pressure on myself? I don't know. It wouldn't be my life if I didn't. Let's see what we can do with a little...
You've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
With a little focus. Get these tyres warm on the outlap. I think I also need to remember that you can have a quali set up with
The track
a lot less fuel.
86 Fahrenheit.
Because I never ever mess with setups, I never ever take any fuel out. And that's probably the next step for me. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm not trying to set any records on this lap, but this will give me a good baseline for the next lap. Don't know if I can take much more time off that, but we can try.
V2, you're now 3.2 seconds off the pace. The leader has just done a 148.77. That last lap was a 152.00.
Oh, off track.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
Oh, man. So that won't count.
P9.
But it did improve my optimal lap. So that, yeah, I mean, I can still get under 151 for damn sure. I thought I would not like it, mate, but surprised me, LMU. Ah, right, okay. What is the track temp? Should be in the info tab. Let's have a look. Track temp. Is that a flag over the top of it?
That's the end of the session. P12.
Yeah, I bet it is. Not to worry. I don't think, if you're thinking of tyre pressures and stuff, I don't think it will take more than that to help me. But, oh my God, I'm at the bottom of the people that even bothered to qualify. Amazing. Mind you, I should be there. Yeah, not too higher expectations, but let's see how this goes. I just want to have a good clean race from start to finish. Not get involved in anyone else's crap, if I'm honest. I've got an itchy eye. I can't quite get to it. Oh dear. Apart from that, I'm having a great night. Oh, nice to see another Mustang. In the distance, BMW behind me. Oh yeah. A couple of Ferraris.
Cold tyres all round. The track temp is 88 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 71. Okay, rolling start. Stay behind, ill, in the left column.
It's time to get ill.
Race car speed is 47 miles per hour. Catch up to ill.
Still got an itchy nose. Getting sweaty under here. Yeah, I might have to have a look at some of this eye candy. Because it's definitely, when there's all these cars on the track, I'm getting some stutters, and I'm hoping that the stability maybe hasn't crashed again. Well, I don't think it crashed, I don't think it turned off. I think it was still using the mirror to record, because that's the way it's set up in ABS. If the mirror had crashed and wasn't working at all, it would just be a blank screen. I don't think it could have reverted to the iRacing feed, because I don't have that set up as an input. Get these brakes bedded in. At least you haven't had any mad accidents in the formation lap. Sometimes see that on YouTube videos, and it always makes me laugh, especially in ovals. People just go a bit mental. Oh my God, I got an itchy nose on the outside of the bridge of my nose and I can't get to it. Oh yeah. Always good that when the formation lap sends you to fucking La La Land. Sends you to sleep. Let me know as well, Josh. I'll be interested to know if what settings you use in OBS for like the output and the recording and the bit rate and stuff like that, because I've followed a few videos and perhaps I've got things turned up too high quality wise and I'm putting the computer under too much pressure for that, and it doesn't need to be. I've definitely ramped it up compared to what it was like a month ago, and even back then it sort of looked alright, so I don't know what I was trying to achieve. Maybe I'll wind it all back down again. But I might need to do a bit of research. Alright, wish me luck, boys. 12th place, and girls, if anyone's watching. If I can make a few places up and get my lap time up a little bit, I'll be very happy. But more important, excuse me, hiccups. more importantly, a close race, no dramas. And just no bloody
Alright, Mark, be ready.
time repairing damage.
Go, go, go.
Whoa, look at these guys.
Car right, clear right side. On your right. Right side is clear. On your right. 3 wide, you on the left. Clear on the right. Car on your right. Clear on the right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Whoa.
Start's okay. We're still in good shape here. The car in front of us is Ill. Car number 13. B license.
Those guys had a hell of a start. Flipping hell.
Car is on your right.
There's an incident here. Turn 13. Looks like it's going.
The right is clear. Right side is clear now.
Okay, Mark. The next car is Marty. Car number 16. B license. And their rating is 1.4.
Okay. 1 lap down. Oh,
V14.
through on itchy nose.
Gap to Marty in front is now 0.8. Just done it.
Okay.
48.41. The gap to 15th place behind is now 1.0 seconds. You've just done a 151.20. this left.
Well, I got this guy up my chuff, and I'm doing the best I can.
It's your best lap in this session. Okay, Mark, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. New fastest lap for Liam, 148.26. That's new fastest lap for Baron, 148.12.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Stay there. Clear on the left.
Come on, Mark, don't let him get away. 15th place. Next car is Ant, car number 17, and their rating is 1.4. The Ant B14 ahead is now.
Just realised I hadn't spoken for about 5 minutes.
Fastest lap for Liam, 148.06.
Oh.
Mark. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stay on it. Keep digging.
Oh, that was ropey. Too fast in there.
The gap to Ant ahead is increasing. It's now 3.4. New fastest lap for Liam, 147.75.
Why is that under my armpit? Like I need another distraction to do even worse.
Halfway up, fuel's good.
That's a little bit better through there.
The gap ahead is now 4.8 seconds. Incident in turn 15. You think it might be? Nah. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Stanley, 147.54. Okay, Mark, the next car is Peel, car number.
Well, if I can get into the 49s, There we go.
Every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Without any
Lap
setup,
to
fuel, etc.
149.80.
Maybe there's hope for me in the long term.
The guy in front is Ant, car number 17, and their rating is 1.4.
Stop strangling me.
The gap to Ant ahead is now 2.2 seconds.
And so, oh, come on. Fuck off. Oh, those curves don't like me.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
What's that? One lap after this, I reckon? Maybe two.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. incident in turn 15. It looks like standing. Yellow flag. White flag, last lap.
I'm hoping he's got some damage, but he's not going very slow.
Okay, Mark, the next car is Lucas, car number 6, B license.
Can't find a safe way. Not enough, is it?
P15, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Oh well.
That's the end of the session.
Could have been better, but it was a clean race. I think I lost the ability to speak. I was concentrating too much. Just have a little look here, see who's still around. Hopefully the stability and stuff stayed good. Oh, Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel. Should be in the info tab. Oh yeah. Oh, hello, mate. You all right? Okay, back in the chat now. Let me just refresh what I was looking at. Oh, do you know what? I can just do it on here. No, that's not what I want. What I want is this and this. There we go. That's much easier to read. This was the pop out that I tried to... Oh, for some... yeah, it is working, yeah. Track temp should be the info tab. Click track, info track. Oh, right, okay. They need to fix that flag. You mean over the top of the menu? Yeah, hey Rachel, I hope you're good. Give me a shout and I'll try and send it. Okay, Patrick is... Oh, okay, this is you guys chatting, sorry. Should we have a look at the results? Another little drop. Yeah, that's not nice to see, is it? And we were in the third split of 4, so like I couldn't have been much lower. Just it's just putting me in higher splits based on my iRating when I haven't got that much skill in the GT3s. I think that's the problem. It doesn't encourage you to branch out and try some new vehicles. But you know, that's the way it goes. You want a true reflection of your rating, don't you, and your skill level. So it's going to go down if you don't do very well. There's no two ways about it, really. If you're still here, Josh, did the stability and stuff still hold up all right, and all that? OBS settings, yeah, I might have to look at that. I don't know if I'm going to do another one, actually. It's been a bit of a heavy night, heavy going, and yeah, it gets a bit much after a while. I'm not 100% happy with the stream settings and the amount of like frame stuttering I'm getting in my headset. So I think I might need to do a little bit of playing with turning some iRacing settings down a bit when I stream, and perhaps check my OBS settings to make sure I'm not putting too much of a demand on my rig, because something's definitely not running as smoothly as it once was. And I'm finding it especially difficult in the formation lap when there's so many cars on the track. It's just really giving me a bit of a hard time. Yeah, so I'm going to call it an evening there, guys, but I do really appreciate all the support and everybody jumping in. There's been some really good chats over the last couple of hours. I started a bit earlier tonight, so sorry that you missed the majority of it, Rachel. I started a bit earlier, yeah, and I fully intended on doing another race, but it's another 20 minutes away. And it's 20 minutes away, and it's practicing in between, and yeah, I just want to get some of these settings nailed a bit before the weekend so I can do some more races. But I really appreciate the feedback and the chatting, and don't forget to get in the Discord and give it a like if you like what you see, and check out the channel for some other content if you're new. But I've also put a note in the Discord about a community race this weekend. So if you're a member and you haven't had time to look at that yet, let me know if you can make it. I'm looking at maybe Sunday evening, UK time, sort of 7 or 8, for an hour or two. If we can get enough people, we'll get a private server up like we did last time and get some good laps and some good chats. So hopefully we can. Other than that, enjoy your next couple of days. Everyone that's in the chat, it's great to see you. I appreciate the support. Everyone is very much appreciated, more than you will ever know. And I will catch you in the next one, if I don't speak to you before, on Discord. So, just another sim guy out. I'll see you again soon. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.